Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a 2.0 to the 2023 mock draft. Now the last one I did of this did really well. It's actually my most viewed video so far, so I thought, you know what, mid-season we'll do a 2.0. So kicking it off with number 10, I have Chris Murray. So yeah, Chris Murray is the brother of last year's 4th overall pick, Keegan Murray. He's averaging 21 points this season. He's playing a lot more minutes. He's starting now. I mean, he's shooting 50% from the field, 36% from three. And I think he, right now on most draft boards, he's like late lottery. So yeah, I think he's going to be great. I think I'm going to be one of the first to have him this high in a mock draft. But I think by the end of this season, he'll be guaranteed a lottery pick because of how good he's been this season. Free throw struggles a little bit, but the shooting and the efficiency works out for it. I think he'll be great, and I think he's going number 10. Alright, so at number 9 we've got Anthony Black, the 6'7" point forward. He's big frame, he's quick for his height, he can handle the ball, he can run the offense, and he can get the rock out to the guys he needs to get it out to. On the shooting side, he can shoot, but his volume isn't too great right now. He does seem to struggle with the three a little bit, but when he has to, he's great in developing his own offense. He's kind of like a bit of a Lonzo type player, but yeah, his athleticism's there. He's not very good defensively, and he's gonna have to fill out his frame a little bit, but I've got him right now at number 9. At number 8, we have shooting guard out of Arkansas, Nick Smith. He's averaging 12 points. He's averaging 2 assists, 2 rebounds. He's shooting it 30% from 3 and 39% from the field, so not very efficient. But he's a big dynamic guard. He can play the 1 or the 2. He's athletic. He can get up there. He's got a great wingspan, which helps him out with his defensive work. When he's got the ball in his hands, he can shoot, he can burst, he's got a fast, quick step. He needs to be able to use his length a bit more to his advantage, but I think that becomes with sort of being a professional. And his jump is good, his three is good, he just needs to brush up on the efficiency. He was a top 4 pick in my last one, I believe, but he has slid down to 8. So at number 7, I have Villanova forward Cam Whitmore. He's averaging about 12.5 points, shooting 35 from 3 and 46 from the field. He's a great athlete, 6'7". He can play above the rim. He's very, very athletic. And he's got that NBA ready frame that a lot of guys in this class haven't. He's also got a good handle on him. From what I've seen, he needs to slowly develop a perimeter offense, but from what I've seen, he'll be fine. He's got that dog in him, that play hard every game, kind of the Russell Westbrook mindset, and I think Villanova will develop him into what he needs to be. So I can see him going a little bit higher, but for now, I've got him. I like him at 7. Now at number 6, I have arguably my personal favourite player of this whole draft, and the guy outside of the top 2 that I think will be one of the best players just off of seeing his college game. It's Keontae George. He is a 6'4" guard, currently averaging 17 points, shooting 35 from 3 and 38 from the field, so a little bit inefficient, but the volume is there. He's used to being a volume scorer. He can shoot the 3, he can shoot the 2, he can finish at the rim. He's got that NBA ready body. He's got the quick first step. He's got the entire bag, the jab steps, the ball fakes. He can keep your defender off balance, on balance, move, get around big guys. He's very, very shifty, very D'Angelo Russell-like. That's the comparisons that I've seen and that I agree with the most. So yeah, I've got Keontae George at 6. Alright, so I have Thompson going number 5. from Overtime Elite. He's averaging 16 points, 3 steals, a block and a half, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting at 48 from the field, 32 from 3. I think he deserves to be top 5 prospect, and I think he will be by the end of the season, to be honest. These guys, both brothers, are just absolutely killing it in the OTE right now. Especially on the defensive end, I think they've really surprised people with how that's developed. But yeah, I think the main difference between these two brothers is that Usar's defensive capability isn't quite at the ceiling that Heeman's is, and I feel like he caps off a bit earlier offensively too. So that's why I've got him at number 5. Now, at number 4, I have the other twin, Amen Thompson. He's averaging 19, 2.5 steals, a block a game, 16 assists, 6.6 rebounds, 54 from the field, 21 from 3. He's really struggled this season shooting the 3 ball, but he is slowly developing it. I think his ceiling is slightly higher than his brother's, and his capability right now is also a little bit more up there. He's more athletic. He has that wow, or at least he shows his athleticism more. He has that wow factor to him a little bit more than his brother does. But yeah, I've got him at number 4, 1 pick above his brother. At number 3, we have the 6'9" forward out of Alabama, Brandon Miller. He's averaging 20 points, 8 rebounds, shooting 46 from the field, 45 from 3, one of the most efficient players in the NCAA this season. He's exactly what you want out of a wing. He can play both sides of the ball. He's shifty and hard to defend. If you watch some of his games, he really does create that space between him and the defender. He can shoot the ball from pretty much all 3 levels. He loves to do the little step back. He's got range on it too, which is crazy. I watched his 30-point game the other day, and it was absolutely insane. He can block the ball as well. He's a great shot blocker for his size. He's got the length too. I think the only thing really he's missing is the explosive athleticism that a lot of these athletes have. But yeah, I think he'll fill his frame out too, and he'll be absolutely great. I think once we're talking about Rookie of the Year standings for this class, he'll definitely be in there. At number 2, I have Scoot Henderson. I think he's kind of locked in here at this point. I don't think he'll move from here. If he does move up to 1, it'll be a surprise. But yeah, I've got him going 2. He's averaging 19 points, shooting 45 from the field, 25 from 3, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, a steal and a half a game and half a block for his size, which is insane. He's 6'3" and he can jump out of the gym. He's got to work on the 3 a bit more though, because he's not really shooting great. But I think he'll be fine, and I think he's kind of locked here anyway. So as long as he continues to develop that, he'll be great. He most definitely will be in the running for Rookie of the Year. If Victor doesn't seem to have a great season, I can see Scoot running away with it. But those two are pretty much neck and neck right now. It'll be interesting to see after draft workouts and stuff how everyone sort of fares with who goes 1 and who goes 2, if it changes or if it stays. Number 1, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Victor Wembanyama. Going number 1, he's averaging 22 points, 3.5 blocks, which is crazy, 47 from the field and only 30 from 3, but we know he's got that game. For his height, we've seen some of his highlights, he can move the ball like he's KD, he can spot up anywhere, he can stretch the floor, he's got the 3, and on top of all of that, on the defensive side, he's got an 8-foot wingspan, which is insane. He's 7'4". He'll be great. I think if he doesn't be great, will really be up to injuries, and if he can fill his frame and sort of develop the strength that he kind of needs. But yeah, he's definitely one of the more polarizing prospects we've had recently. Sort of moving into a new era of big men. I'm guessing after this draft we're going to expect to see a lot more of these Victor Wembanyama style guys. And that's all I have for you guys today, so please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. I do apologise for this really strange sounding voice I've got right now. I am still sick, so hopefully by the time you see this next video, I'll be better and my voice will be sounding a lot more normal. But yeah, make sure you leave a like and I'll see you guys in the next one.